It is bright today. Oh baby, I'm back. So guys, it's been a while, and it's also raining. We're gonna do some tests today. Test for the new autofocus on the Xh2s. I was one of the ones that reverted back to 1.0.3, but here we are. So let's get set up, shall we? All right, let's go. Okay, not bad, Fuji, not bad. I'm outside, it's a little noisy, so there's that. Please excuse the noise. What we're gonna be talking about is the Fuji's, really? The Fuji's, okay. Is the new Fuji update, is the new Fuji firmware update, which is 7.01, I believe, if I'm mistaken. And this is supposed to be a response to the extremely terrible update that they had a few months ago. Talk about the setup a little bit. I have Sigma 18 to 35 with the Fringer 3. You know, also the other thing is, I want to know, can I use it? You know, because last time we realized that we really can't use it. So I really want to know if I can use it. The other thing that I want to mention is that this is by no means a scientific, test. So, wait for Cinity or something to get those numbers and so on. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be shooting wide open at 1.8, 24 millimeters right now, which I think is wide enough given what I'm about to do. We shoot out wide open when we do autofocus tests, okay? Because we're trying to stress test. So if you're out here like, my thing is at 5.6 and the autofocus is amazing, please bring it down to 1.8, 1.4, at least 2.8 minimum. We're trying to stress test here, guys. So let's go. I'm gonna run like a psycho over there. Please don't judge me. Even if you do, I don't really care. All right, cool. Okay, so I'm kind of tired, I'm not gonna lie. A lot of running around that I did there. So what say we find a spot it's not wet and maybe sit over there and talk? Let's chit chat. Conclusion here, it looks like it's certainly a lot better. I would say at minimum, as good as 1.0.3. Which, for reference, is the version of the firmware that when the Xh2 first came out, everyone's like, it's so good, the autofocus is amazing. Is it as good as Sony? Is it as good as Canon? No, the answer is no, it's definitely not, but it's definitely good enough for commercial work and stuff like that. So, if you're shooting videos, you use autofocus primarily because you're a solo shooter. If you're doing, studio stuff, I would say that you can rely on this. May take some tweaking. Again, this is on an 18 to 35 with the Fringer adapter. All firmware is updated, so definitely usable. That's for sure. It's freaking cold out here, bro. God, of all the days that I chose this day. It's super cold. Oh, hell no, I'm not walking up that hill. Nope, Nope, too steep. Back to what I was saying. What was I saying? Yeah, so again, it is at least as good as the first firmware that came with the Xh2s. Doesn't need to be progressed. Doesn't need progress 100%. It needs to grow. It definitely needs more growth, because what we had before, I don't even want to say it was bad. It was like absolutely unacceptable. We can't have shit like that. Yeah, people watching me, it's super weird. You know, like you guys are watching me and it's not weird, but like people out here watching me, it's super weird. I still am not used to it. Fuji, unacceptable for you guys to do stuff like that. The reason why is because, let's be honest, you guys are in third place here, and not for any other reason except for autofocus, if we're being real. F-Log is amazing. F-Log2 is amazing. We're gonna be testing F-Log2C here soon. You can't argue that Fujifilm's cameras and systems always pack a punch. Like, there's so many things about Fujifilm that's amazing, and the only thing keeping it in third place is the autofocus. You know, this is an amazing first step, which I guess is a step forward from like the 20 steps back that we took a few months ago. This was obviously like a random off-the-cuff test. This is very quick, so there might be anomalies, and even what happened today might be an anomaly. So, well, I think that's it for me for this video. I'm thinking I'm gonna bounce. I'm out of breath, guys. This is, whew, I need to get back into shape. This is wild. All right.